It is a bit of a snowy day. I haven't even cleaned off my car yet. I've been sporadically posting because I haven't had much luck at the thrift store. However, I did hear about this new indoor flea market that opened up, and I have been itching to go take a look. So that's where we're headed today. Hopefully we can find some amazing things. It looks massive, so hopefully this will be a good video. But I'm going to put the timestamp right here if you want to fast forward right to the haul. But without further ado, let's go thrifting. Gotta clean off the car first though.
Lately this smoke don't get me high. I've given up all my friends and all my time. A pretty face never mattered to me. It's nothing like the one I see in my dreams. So I'ma hit the lights and go to sleep. Yeah, yeah. So sick and tired of this place I'm in. Too many hours in this basement. These paper walls don't change. Most nights just fade away. And I'm so sick and tired of this basement. Introverted, keeping these thoughts to myself. But I'm not hurting, I'm keeping my feelings on the shelf. Every time I go outside, anxiety makes me blind. Can't keep hiding, I don't know why, I just can't find myself. So sick and tired of this place I'm in. Too many hours in this basement. These paper walls don't change. Most nights just fade away. And I'm so sick and tired of this basement. Introverted, keeping these thoughts to myself. But I'm not hurting, I'm keeping my feelings on the shelf. Every time I go outside, anxiety makes me blind. Can't keep hiding, I don't know why, I just can't find myself. So sick and tired of this place I'm in. Too many hours in this basement. These paper walls don't change. Most nights just fade away. And I'm so sick and tired of this basement.
Okay, so I'm going to start off with the items that I got at the flea market. So the first thing that I found, and was actually happy with the price that I saw, was this copper pitcher right here. Love it so much. Has one of those tops that you flip open with your thumb. Just incredibly cute. It's a mixture of what I believe is both copper and brass. Has some discoloration on the handle. It is orange, but thankfully it easily scratches off, so I'm not sure what was going on here, if it was paint. So we shouldn't have a problem restoring this, but love the patina on this. This is gorgeous. It's obviously got some dings. It's not in perfect condition, but again, love that so much. It is beautiful. I love the style of it too. So this piece right here was actually $10. After seeing the prices at the flea market, I was like, $10 seems worth it to me. I'll pick this up for $10. This was definitely a score in my book. I thought it was really good. Given what it is, this will be styled in my kitchen. So happy I found it, and this was exactly what I was looking for when I was looking for vintage copper. So more than happy with this purchase. And then the last thing that I picked up at this flea market was, again, another copper piece. This one kind of looks like it's copper coated. The inside is silver, but the handle is actually quite detailed. It has some design on it, and at the top it says turkey. So honestly, just a beautiful piece. Not 100% sure what this was originally used for. Just a little bit more of that copper that I'm really looking for. Again, happy I picked it up. This one, price-wise, was $6, which I don't think is awful. It's obviously a vintage piece, and while I would have been happy just leaving with the picture, I will say this one just felt like it belonged with this picture, so I decided to pick it up for $6. At the end of the day, don't think it's a bad deal though. Just with 2 items, I decided the next day actually to go to the thrift store and check it out. So the thrift store recently did their clear out that they always do every single year, where they basically get rid of all the inventory on the shelves and they start from scratch. This thrift store in particular takes so long for it to build up a good inventory again that I'm almost like, just don't do that. So I've been going close to a month now with little to no success. However, this last trip, I will say, finally found something. So I'm happy about that. So while not the biggest haul, still some stuff. So at this thrift store, the first thing that I found was actually this blue pot. I'm pretty sure, based off the holes, it's probably like potpourri. Potpourri? It's probably a potpourri pot. Fell in love with the handles. The detailing on this is beautiful. I love the top of this so much. Now this combination of a brassy gold and the blue, I absolutely love it. I think this is just too pretty for me to kind of just walk away from it. Personally, I think low inventory actually helped me out this day too, because if there had been more on the shelves, I might have passed it. Honestly, it's just a gorgeous shape. So cute and adorable. And this was priced at $4.99, which I thought was a pretty decent price for this little pot. There's so many things that you could do with it. Wherever this is going to be, I feel like your eyes are going to gravitate towards it. Okay, so next up is this piece right here. Yes, if you see the bottom, it does have this copper colored rim around it. Was there maybe a fixation at this point with copper? Absolutely. And I'm not ashamed of that. It still has a tag on it, although it doesn't have a price on it. Love this little piece right here. I actually like the fact that the dome piece itself is a little bit different. It actually doesn't go up in a curvature. It's got more sharp edges to it. It's more square. That's kind of cool. It's a cool modern kind of take on it. And while I don't need another one of these, I will say again, just wanted to pick it up. Overall, I think it's a really cute piece. And the price wasn't awful. It was $5.99, so I think it was a good grab for that. Okay, I don't know how to really talk about this one other than to show you. So I picked up peel and stick wallpaper, which looks untouched. Occasionally you can find some good home improvement stuff at thrift stores, but in this case I found Scott Living, so the Property Brothers peel and stick wallpaper. So if I'm going to be completely honest, I will never be someone who puts wallpaper on my walls. Kind of sounds like I'm anti-wallpaper. That is not the case. It's just I am anti-wallpaper for my own house. This house has had so much wallpaper that I've had to take off. It has been the bane of my existence. Wallpaper in general is beautiful. I like seeing them so much. But at the same time, I know myself enough to know I don't want to go through the hassle. In this house alone, I had to take off polka dot wallpaper in my kitchen. I had to take off flowery wallpaper in my bathroom. And don't even get me started on the laundry room, because I haven't even touched that. That's a project that I don't want to do because of the wallpaper. So, rambling on too much. Let me get back to this wallpaper though. I think this would be great for furniture pieces, for the back of shelving units or something like that, or lining dresser drawers. This is probably what I would use this for. It was $4.99. I thought $5 was worth it. It seems like a relatively thick roll, so I think I could use it on multiple projects. If it turns out that it's not really good, doesn't stick very well, it was only $5 and I can live with that. But for me, solely for furniture pieces. Okay, next up is this brass vase, a solid brass vase. Love the style of it. It's a cute shape. I actually have one very similar to this that I thrifted previously at the same thrift store months ago. So it's kind of funny that I found one again. But these kind of styles I feel like are great shelf fillers. This is obviously a vintage piece as well. It does have some patina to it, and it's definitely a duller type of brass, meaning that it hasn't been polished recently. And truthfully, I prefer that anyways. Definitely makes it more vintage to me. So was happy to pick this one up, and this one again was $4.99, which price-wise, this day at the thrift store, I feel like the prices were pretty on point. Honestly, can't complain about. That's pretty good. This is probably going to be one of those pieces that moves around a lot. Like I said, it's a great shelf filler, and so these are the kind of pieces that I always use in my styling when I don't know what else to put in. So I'm happy to add another one to the collection. And last but not least is this storage box right here. It's got a checker pattern. So I know that I've seen it before. Unfortunately, I just can't recall where I saw it. My initial thought was possibly a Studio McGee item. Not entirely sure. Could have been TJ Maxx or Marshall's that I saw it at. Regardless though, I do think it's a really cool shape and I absolutely love storage boxes. They're great all around pieces to have. This one kind of has almost like a ivory and gray pattern. So it's got this tile-like material on the outside, and inside it kind of almost feels like pressboard. A little bit of a departure from what I would normally pick up, but at the same time, I just thought it was so cute. It was $5.99, $6. I think that's pretty good. Whatever I use it for. It could be something as simple as like putting your remotes in your living room, or possibly a jewelry box, or just a box on a shelf for styling. Either way, I think $6 is a great price for it. So I always like trying new places. I liked the flea market. There was so much there as far as just items go. A lot of things that I fell in love with. Just price-wise, it wasn't geared towards my budget, but that's okay. So I was happy nonetheless to go with my mom and my sister to check it out. It was still a fun day, so I'm happy I did. But if you liked this video, or if you liked anything from the haul, definitely make sure you give it a thumbs up. But I want to say thank you so much for watching, and thank you for thrifting with me. I hope you enjoyed it, and so I will see you in the next one.